Hello and welcome, my Pisces friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. This is going to be a group reading for my friends born under the Pisces zodiac sign. Today we're going to explore what the month of October will bring you, some of the obstacles you'll be facing, and of course, some of the tools that'll help you get through the month. The deck that I chose would of course be the Witch's Tarot in celebration of this fun month. I will be ending this session off with an oracle blessing from the Enchanted Oracle. Like always, I will have links below to both these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Pisces friends, let's see what the cards have to say. What card symbolizes the month of October for my Pisces friends? That's the Seven of Swords. Sevens are that challenging card. However, we usually are a little bit victorious on this card as well. Swords are about truth and knowledge. The Seven of Swords is kind of a little bit of a scoundrel. He's trying to get away with too much. He's gone into a camp and he's stealing 5 of 7 swords. So right away that's saying to me, Pisces, you're going to try and take on too much. You're going to try and get away with too much this month. The main focus of October will be making sure that you keep yourself in check and don't forget to keep other people in check. When we're looking at the Seven of Swords, it's not only what we can do, it can be what people are doing to us. So the Seven of Swords can really be brought out in other ways. Now let's look at what the main challenge of October is going to be. And that's the Five of Cups. Fives are always a conflictual number. Cups are about emotion and intuition. So when we're looking at the Five of Cups, you're not looking at what you really should be. And when you're trying to get away with too much, your focus is off kilter. So it's going to be in October, you need to really make sure that you've got your focus reevaluated. It's not what you think you should be doing because you're not paying attention. What you need to do is reevaluate that and make sure that you're focusing in on what's really important. The tasks at hand are what's going to be really important. So overall, Pisces, October is going to be a month where you're going to really have to check yourself. It's going to be an easy month to kind of try and get away with too much or really mislead yourself. Feel like you're achieving something more than you should because your main obstacle will be focusing on what the important piece is there. Let's break this down a little bit more. What does October bring forward for my Pisces friends at the beginning of the month? We had a jumper there. And that's the Two of Wands. Twos are a duality or choice number. Wands about passion and that inner fire. So when we're looking at the beginning of the month, there's going to be a lot of choice. Uncertainty on how to go forward, which really reflects in that 5, on that uncertainty on how it is we need to kind of move ourselves towards that next goal. Let's look at the middle of the month for my Pisces friends. Oh, got another jumper. This one decided to hit the floor and go into electronics. That's always a much fun place for it. Now we have the Eight of Pentacles. Eights are about movement and manifestation. Pentacles are about growth and abundance. The Eight of Pentacles is about that hard work. So we're going to have some more clarity into the middle of the month, because the middle of the month we're looking at you being focused. Here you're uncertain. So the beginning of the month is you're really going to be impacted by the Five of Cups. That uncertainty and that illusion of looking at what is lost rather than what you should be. Whereas the middle of the month is going to be kind of more of I don't want to say task focused, but skill and knowledge focused. It's really going to be a time for a learning aspect for you. And the final part of the month, which is going to be, again, we have another jumper. Thankfully this one didn't hit the electronics. The end of the month is going to be fun because the veils between This plane and other planes are thinner, so there's going to be a lot of excitement. And you have the Ace of Cups, that holy grail, which only highlights how much fun the end of the month is going to be. Not only is Halloween or Samhain there, but we're also looking at that veil being thinner. And when that veil is thinner, it's easier for us to access higher vibrational beings as well. So, the end of the month, you're really going to see things prosper. Bearing in mind that they're all overseen by the Seven of Swords. That trying to get away with too much. When you take that step back and really focus in on what the task at hand or what's really important, you're going to find that you're going to have a lot of abundance and manifestation closer to the end of the month. Especially when it comes to your intuition and your intuitional creativity, Pisces. That end of the month is really going to bring about some fun, creative ideas that are really going to help manifest things in your life. So let's look at some of the obstacles, because that's kind of the map of where things are going. But what challenges do we have? So for the beginning of the month, we have, so the main challenge for the beginning of the month is the King of Pentacles. That focusing in on the coin, the money, the dollar sign is going to cause misdirection for you. You want to make sure that this king, or his, in this aspect, his Midas touch or that greed, isn't what you're trying to focus on. That's not the main task at hand for October. October is more on that intuitional creativity, not so much focusing in on that dollar sign. That dollar sign will cause confusion and illusion. Let's look at the middle of the month. What challenges did the middle of the month have for my Pisces friends? Karma. When you're putting it up against the Eight of Pentacles, we're talking about that work. What you put in is exactly what you get out. Karma in this deck is the 20th card in the Major Arcana. In other decks it's called Judgment. However, in this deck we're really looking at that karma. You want to have that manifestation and ability to create here, you're going to have to put the hard work in the middle of the month. Whatever you put in is what you're going to get back, and what you'll see, and how prosperous this cup is going to be for you. Let's look at that final stage of October. What does the final stage of October, what obstacles face my Pisces friends? We have yet another jumper. And that's strength. It's not believing in yourself, not believing in all this planning, all the preparation and skill building here to believe in what you can achieve. That self-doubting will come in, your ego will step in and start to say, actually, no, Pisces, you can't do it. So that's an obstacle that's really hard to overcome, because it's our ego and that negative self-talk. It's so easy to fall into that trap. When you believe in yourself, that cup is really going to overflow for you at the end of the month, my Pisces friends. It'll be great. It's just, again, it's putting that hard work in, making sure that hard work is not being misdirected by the king, and believing in yourself. You have the abilities. You have the abilities to create amazing things. All right, let's look at what's going to help bridge these together. What tools, what things are going to help you move forward. So what can my Pisces friends do to help connect these all together? What tools, what skills, how can they get to the aspects and goals that they'd like? Now we have the Empress. She's all about that fertility and growth, that abundance piece. When she starts to get into play, you're starting to look at that groundedness, that nurturing your abilities, making sure during this process, not only are you grounded and centered, however, that you're caring for yourself, that self-care and love will go a real long way when it comes to creating and manifesting. It's amazing when we start to feel good about ourselves and feel good about what we're doing, how much more meaningful and how much more we receive from the gifts that we give. Let's look up for another one. What else will help my Pisces friends? And that's the High Priest, or also the Hierophant. He's the 5th card in the Major Arcana. And he's the gatekeeper. There are many gatekeepers in tarot. He's got his pillars here. He's the gatekeeper. That gatekeeper to the intuition, to the higher realms. It's going to be connecting into his power and unlocking new aspects of your intuition, new aspects of your creativity. When you start to work on those skills, you're going to start to see that he kind of steps in and he's going to help you out along the way. When you start to access into the Hierophant or the High Priest, you're starting to access that higher realm. He's willing to share his keys. He's willing to unlock a lot of doors. However, it's that hard work. Once we've unlocked more doors, that cup will flow even more. Now we have double 5s on the table. We have the 5th card in the Major Arcana and we have the 5th card in the Cups. An angel message is when you're looking at double 5s is that there's a positive change coming forward. There's a lot of excitement around this because of such a positive aspect of change. So this is a good piece. This is kind of going to help you step forward and really start to own what it is you can create, and really challenging that negative self-talk and that ego, because I won't lie, ego likes to get into this and really run amok. Let's look at your shadow card. It's the 9 of Cups. What a fantastic card. I've already had Cups up here about that intuition and your emotions. The 9s are all about that hard work. So it really touches back into this 8 of Pentacles in that hard work, because your shadow self is reminding you, you have achieved quite a bit here. You should be proud of that. With more hard work, that achievement will grow. It's kind of a, you know what, look at all you have now, and let's look at what else we can create. Your shadow self is a part of you. It's just we really don't pay attention to it because it's locked down tight and deep within ourselves. Ego is so much easier to hear. It's a lower vibrational sound. Our shadow self, even though it is in the dark and the shadows, it's a higher vibrational sound. Let's look at the blessing for October for you. What blessing do my Pisces friends have to take forward in October? What a beautiful card. Serenity. This is going to be a fantastic journey for you. The Serenity card in the Enchanted Oracle really reminds me of the star. She's standing right behind the moon. There's lots of transformation here with the butterflies, but she's also pouring her intuition and creativity there. This serenity is really going to be connected in with the end of the month, with that Holy Grail ending that you have coming up. That ability to really share your intuition and your intuitional creativity and what you create is going to be an amazing factor for you. So whenever you're really starting to feel like you're losing touch of these messages, think back. Think of the beautiful fairy standing in front of the moon. She'll help guide you. The moon's going to be a fantastic support for you. And most importantly, she touches back into that self-care, that serenity. You can't have a serene or blissful feeling if you're not feeling well and taking care of yourself. So she too really encompasses and embraces that self-care and love. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on the cards. This is a group reading, however, the cards were meant for my Pisces friends. What further information do they want to share with you? Like I said, this is a group reading. If you're looking for a more specific or personal reading, you can follow the link below and schedule a private reading with myself. That said, I hope you found this video fun and helpful, and that you're able to gain some insight and direction into October. I want to thank you again for spending time with me today and watching this video. I will continue to create videos for my zodiac friends in the upcoming weeks. If you have any suggestions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. I'm always up for feedback from my friends. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You never know where I'm going to go next, and I'd hate for you to miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of those tiers, the perks are private readings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my Pisces friends.